Hello everyone, welcome back. This is 7 Days to Die on console, PlayStation 4, your survival guide, SD3. So, we're in a little bit of trouble. My water is down to 4%. I made it through the night, but just barely. So we're going to put our bed down, finally. And we're going to put some ladders down. Build a campfire. I already built a campfire, you stupid game. Alright, I built some ladders. This is going to be my way up here. What we're going to have to do is, we're going to have to go over to that store and go into the vending machine, see if we can actually get some water. Alright, yep. Zombie, I can't run. I don't want to run. Plus, it's hot. It's going to... Oh, maybe in the home cooking place first. That might actually be better. I'm going to have to kind of move slow, you guys, because I've got myself in a bit of a pickle not having a pot to cook that water down in. Maybe I'll find some water in here. Good chance, because it's a, it's a food place. There we go, there's a vending machine. Come on, water. Come on, water. We've been fine with the yucca fruit for our food. There we go. Oh, yes. Water time in the city. We got lucky. Alright, so let's go ahead and drink some water. Because we're in just a little bit of trouble when it comes to that. I'm going to drop that glass. We're going to take this beer. Put it right there. Alright, perfect. Some water. Alright. So, I made axes up to 215. You see that? We're already up to in the 200s in the yellow. And I made another 100 arrows, so 200 total arrows last night. So let's see what kind of bow that actually will yield us. So we're going from a 37 bow to a 213. Do you see that? Making all those arrows, look at our bow. And that is why we do what we do at night, all right? So we're already rocking some decent stuff here as far as axes and bows go. Now we got to start getting lucky with some loot. Now, as far as getting lucky with loot, let's crouch down or jump in the air. We're going to crouch down. We're going to look at this. Here's where we're at. We have 15 available points. You look right here. 15 available points to spend. Now, the first things I would say to get would be Survivor, which slows your metabolism down. Basically, you don't have to eat as often. And Camel. You don't get as thirsty. Both of those cost 10 points. So, like I said, you're going to be finding water and stuff pretty easily. What I would recommend is to go to... where are we going here? Go down to Scavenger. Especially before you start searching some places. We just bought 5 points worth of Scavenger. Now that leaves us with 10 and a zombie. This is not good. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So we just spent 5 points on Scavenger. We still have 10 if I choose to spend it on water or food. So Scavenger is so important though, because what it does is it unlocks better things. All these little places I loot, it'll be higher quality items in there. That's what the Scavenger does. So it's something to think about. I'll leave that up to you guys. But you can see where I'm struggling with food and water. Might not be a bad idea to go with one of the two. I'd love to have both. Alright, we got to reload this bad boy. Let's see what kind of damage this guy puts on. Alright, we can miss. Get on the ground, lady! She did? She did. Give me some water. Now this I don't know. I've never eaten these things. Let's take a quick... I thought that was a zombie next to me. Take a quick peek at these sandwiches, see what they say. It says fullness affect food poisoning. No, we don't want that. You don't want food poisoning. Even if it's going to give you 50% fullness. But it will also give you food poisoning. Now, something might be down that road right there. I'd like to go back inside to see if there's any food. If there was another couple zombies. Oh, they opened the door for me over there. That was nice of them. Now, not only do you have the quality of your weapon and or tool, but you also have a skill related to it. So there's a skill related to archery, which will give you more damage. Is he dead? I don't think he's dead yet. Can't even see him down there. That dude is pretty resilient. So right now, as of day 3, what we have here is a little bit of time to think. We're not like in a panic. We don't need to go anywhere right now. We have a place to loot, all right? So we want to evaluate everything that we've got, everything that we need, and the stores and houses that we are able to loot. And this is the time where you can kind of chill out. If you want to fight some zombies, again, take them on one-on-one with your ranged attack. You don't need to, we don't need to collect tires yet either. No reason for me to collect tires for the mini bike. Working stiff tools. This is why I was contemplating whether I needed to put all of my stuff into scavenging, because it'll give me a better chance at the stuff I find in here. Come to Papa. And if you don't know, there's different types of arrows and crossbows that you can use. So you hold down reload, and that's where you would choose flaming arrows, steel head, iron head, all those types of arrows. That's how you actually change the style of arrow that you have. Let's go in here and search the rest of this place real quick if it's available. Nobody's in here being so rude as to run me out. See what this guy had. A little bit of cloth. All right, search. Nothing. Search. Nothing. Search. Nothing. Rip. So if you're counting on this stuff having anything... Oh, there's a little bit of food. Canned food is good. Oh, shoot. That guy almost didn't let me jump out the window. Did you see how close that zombie got to me? You gonna hit that door there, buddy boy? Huh? What's up, man? Where did you come from? I was getting some soup. Get my sneak attack bonus on him. 3 times the damage with that. Alright, so be mindful when you down a zombie. If they're in front of a doorway or a window or anything like that, A, they're going to slow you down no matter what when you run across their corpse, okay? B, they're also going to possibly make it to where you can't get through. We just found 2 more water, which is delish. And empties, that's good. Eventually we're going to find a pot to cook all this. Look at this, water for days. I love it. Oh, some honey. In case we get infected, that works out just like antibiotics does. Honey is really good. All right, cash register. Got any cash for the old Medius, huh? Got some cash in here. Paper is used for making shotgun shells. And you want your shotgun shells, man. All right. Come on, nothing. Come on, something. Berries. Yeah, I'll take them. But not much I can do with them right now. Again, there we go. That is what we need right there to cook our water with. Perfect. You want to look in everything, whether you think there's something in there or not. Look in there, because that's going to increase your scavenging. The more you don't even have to take anything from it. All you have to do is look in it. We're getting a lot of good stuff, though. Okay, see, we're actually good on water now. Okay, we're good on water. We can cook water. We've got a lake real close by. So I'm going to hold off on buying the camel perk. I think we're okay on food. I'm not too worried about food. So I'm going to go to my... Which one was it? Scavenging. Oh, wrong button. Where's the scavenging perk at? It's like I think I'm hitting the wrong buttons, but I'm not. It's just delayed. Scavenging, we're at 8. We have 10 points to spend. I'm going to spend them all on this. Now, you might opt to spend it on your bow skills to do more damage with your arrows. I'm not super concerned about that right now, as much as I am finding some really cool stuff. Like in here. We're going to break our way in. Actually, you know what? Early on, you don't need to go for the doors. Go for these windows. They're a lot easier to get in. You get in quicker. The zombies that come looking for you, they're going to break through those doors anyway. Let them open them. We're going to search these 2 stores. We're going to gather some water. Now, you want to... see, the hard part about this is it's dark. All right? I don't have a headlamp or a torch with me. It's dark. It's going to be hard for you guys to see. You want to make sure you empty all the crates out, because when they do eventually respawn, they won't respawn if you left anything in them. Okay? So don't leave anything in the crates. You'll get used to where the stuff is, like where the crates are in some of these places. So even if it is dark, you'll know where to look. So I apologize for it being dark right now, but we got to do what we got to do. All right, nice. We're actually getting some decent stuff here. And it's brought on by the fact that we increased our scavenging. Scavenging will increase the quality of the items that you get, okay? All right, let's take that. So we got a, look at that. We've got a good pick and a good axe already. We're going to go in the back. Break on through to the other side. Now you see what this thing is doing right now? Let's grab that pick that we got. So lower level pick, but because it's specific to hit metal, it does a pretty good job. Now we want to go back to our axe. I know I have a fireman's axe, but if you use the right tool, you actually get through quicker. Always want to go in the back storeroom of the Work and Stiff tools and the Shotgun Messiah. This is where usually 3 to 5 crates reside back here. So, all right, nothing in that one. Again, make sure you empty them completely out so they can respawn in a few days. Okay, don't really need gas right now, but we'll take it. Search the trash can. Some arrowheads. See, there's 4 over here and 2 over there. So, fair amount in the back room. Not too shabby. Basically, what I've provided for you guys is, you get to this point. All right, here's what we have to do now. We have to break some stuff down. So, oops, I didn't mean to throw it. Sometimes they change directions. All right, we're going to scrap these. Can't scrap those. We'll hold on to the anvil for now. We will scrap this. We don't need... I guess we can hold on to the auger blade for now. Scrap that. I don't think you can scrap these. I'm going to drop them because I don't really care about them. I don't need 8 paper right now, so we'll drop those. We'll read these 2 things. Now, as you read, you can see this is miscellaneous crafting, weaponsmithing +1. All right, so even if you've read it already, read it again, because it will increase your level again. Kind of cool. All right, so we'll take that stuff out of there. I'm listening for zombies. I'm hoping that they're not coming in silent. So all the stuff I just dropped, you got to be careful because it'll want to pick it back up. That stuff there. So just tap to open. Don't hold it because it'll collect everything around you. Just tap it. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo. One more in here. We're really good on water. We got to... Oops, that was a mistake. I wasn't paying attention. All right, so that... I just ruined that crate. Not good, but we need to do a little bit better with our food. All right, so remember, I read these already, right? Read them again. Look, it's increasing my weaponsmithing by reading something that's already known. It's a way... You're going to increase that ability way faster by reading than you are by building stuff, okay? So we don't need any hose right now, so we'll scrap that. All right, and this hoe, scrap that. Put those nails away. Put the painkillers away. We're going to keep all of this water. Everything else looks pretty good. Probably should eat. Probably should eat. Let's see where we're at on our food. Yeah, we were down to 10%, so... This stuff here doesn't yield that much of fullness, but something is better than nothing. Scrap those out. All right. So we're low on water. Let's drink some water. We don't need to go crazy on it. All right, let's get out of here. Now, before we go into the other store, let's go back to our... let's go back and put this stuff in our house. Search the trash piles. Go back over to our house, which is right here. What do we got? Anything good? We've got so... You see how we went from nothing to all of these empty water bottles? We got a lot. Like, we have more than we'll ever need. Especially since there's a water source over there that we can collect and melt, cook it down or clean it up, clean the water source. All right, so let's do this so I can see these. Okay. Good. All right. First things first. Let's put a pot in here. Or 3. How do you take half? Okay. Half of 3 is 1 apparently. Put this back in there. And then take some of this wood. Turn this on, and then we are going to make some bottled water. Why can we not make bottled water? Because I don't have it in my inventories. I think it's in here. All right, there it is. So let's take... We want to put this away. Put this away. And put all this stuff away for now. Headlamp. Not going to worry about this right now. Not going to worry about the better tools that we just found. Put the beer away for now. Sledgehammer. Fuel. We're going to take this and scrap it. We're going to take this and scrap it. Put that away. We're going to take all these jars and go fill them up. Take this right here. Get my inventory, and we'll cook that down while we're gone. So now you can see it's highlighted. Cook. So it'll take it out of your inventory and just do its thing while you're gone. All right. Now, it's... You know, depending on the light and everything, you may want to take this time to upgrade your house if you want. I just like doing this because it's brighter, right? It's brighter with these rather than the burnt out stuff. And I like the look of the X's. I wonder what it does after the X. I never kept going. Oh, I like the X better. So you can do this, you know. If you do this at night, they will hear you. I made the mistake of doing one hit at night, and they caught attention. And luckily, it was before 2200, where they didn't come in. So yeah, I'm getting skill points because I'm upgrading this stuff. You want to use the upgrades, or you want to upgrade things because eventually, when you go to like make cement and stuff, you have to be a certain level to do some of these things. So. And if you're doing this and you don't want to use your scrap iron, just take it out of your inventory. It's not in my inventory right now. If it was, I would be wasting pieces because I overhit. I overhit all the time. Okay. It's a start. It's a start. We can work on it more later. All right, let's just go down since we're close to the water. We'll go down and fill up all these jars. Look at the zombies. They're like, hey. Well, the zombies are just outside town here. Rude zombies. So it wants us to make a campfire. Even though we already made a campfire, the quest was not up yet for us to actually make it. So it's like, just because you made it before, you didn't have a quest to make it, so. Wow, a little bit of lag. I find that the zombies actually create lag. When you're fighting them, when you're up close to zombies, they create lag for you. All right, so we're done with this. Drop that. This dude's going to be a complete doucher. Yeah, you going to poison the water even more when I kill you? Huh? Are you going to drown in the water? Headshots are best, but I can't aim very good, so... Look at, he's dead on his feet. That dude's dead on his feet. Now you notice I don't have a melee weapon. I'm trying to stay away from them. If they sneak up behind... She's not dead. I can't see her underwater. I don't think she's dead. Let's grab these. Maybe she is dead. Alright. Fill those up. Okay. So that's more water. We're solving all of our water issues right now. Okay, there's that. Keep an eye out for zombies. They'll surprise you. Alright, there's that. Put that over there. They stack to 15, so... I know there's more shortcuts that I could be using, but again, let's see. So, to get this, can I take half? Quick move, R3. There. Quick move it out of that area. That's good. So the quick move is pretty cool. We do need more of this. I could make a campfire out here and just place it, which I'll probably do that. I'll just place it down so we get this next quest built. Again, you know, at night, if you don't have a shotgun or a weapon like that where you can repel a lot of zombies, you don't want to be making a lot of noise around your house. Therefore, you're not going to be building in there. You're not going to be doing anything. That's why I always recommend crafting. In order to craft all night long, to increase your weapons and your tools, you have to have the resources to do it. And the resources only come from hitting trees and chopping trees and hitting rocks. Let's build a campfire while we're doing this. Craft. And then we'll place that down and we'll get this quest out of our way. I kind of hear something, so want to pivot around, look around, so you don't get snuck up on by some evil zombie. Again, try and finish off the rock. Try and finish off the tree. It's going to give you... If I left this like it is, you get far less points. I just heard someone behind me. And watch out. The trees falling can kill you. That, if you're underneath that, it will kill you. So be mindful of that. Alright, so we're out of stamina. Remember, keep your eye on your stamina. Let's place this down. Alright, we're going to put this down here. That fulfills that quest. 8 of 8. Basic survival completed. Now, we could have had basic survival. You've earned a skill point for completing basic. Spend it accessing your inventory. It tells you basically how to spend your skill points. We could have done all of that day one. Is there any benefit to doing it day one? No, there's not. There's no benefit to doing it day one. Now, let's go over to our skills. And let's see, we have 6 points available. See, we have archery right here. Archery, do more damage with bows. We're going to buy into that. Do 5% more damage. I found that that really isn't the greatest, but it was either that or put it back in a scavenger again, and I just felt like doing something a little bit different. All right, let's get the right pick out. Now, this noise that you're making will attract zombies. Just know that it will attract zombies. All right, as soon as you see it go to wood, make sure you switch your tools. Just like any other game, the right tool for the job. Even though it doesn't look like it's still there, you can see by the progress bar how much of that particular material is still left. All right, they might be inside, so before you get all excited to just go running in, you just wait a second, because they might be inside there. Yeah, there's one. Now, crawlers are actually really difficult to kill. They're pretty stout. This is not the best place to fight because it's dark and it's close quarters. So if you can draw them out, draw them outside. Sometimes they're dumb though. They'll track toward a closed door. You can see their hand. You can actually shoot them. I'm hearing friends. Somewhere around there's friends. Zombie friend, friendship time. We gotta kill this zombie. You're mowing my lawn, zombie. Alright, putrid girl. Alright, so we don't want the sham, but we will take this. Lamb rations. It's what's for dinner. Alright, time to get some delicious Shotgun Messiah store. So this is going to yield you traditionally gun parts. Gun parts. Like that. Alright, so early on, I guess my recommendation would be, if you're set up like I am and you have a chest, keep the stuff that you get. You never know when you're going to actually unlock the schematic to be able to make that particular weapon. Sometimes you'll find whole weapons, all right? But you won't be able to do it. I mean, you'll be able to shoot it and use it, but you won't be able to do anything else with it, like make bullets, repair it, until you get the schematic for that particular gun. That right there is a hunting knife book. It's pretty good. You can make some hunting knives. Hunting knives are good to have. Now, it's dark in here. Again, I don't have a headlamp with me, so bear with me. Hunting knife is good when you kill an animal. You can get the meat and hide and everything from that. Now, you see, the first thing I got was brown. Those were all in the orange. That's due to the fact that I put some points in a scavenger. You know, early on, it's important to figure out exactly what you want to use those skill points for. Later on, not so much. You know, some of these chests, by the way, look at that. I found a yellow pistol grip. Some of these chests do not need to be hit, so you need to really look at them and make sure that you don't break it like I broke that other one. All right, let's get in this back door. Get in the old back door. You look at the time. All right, so you know what? The time is kind of snuck up on me here. So I'm going to get back home. It's 19:25, and at 22, all bets are off. Now I didn't get very much stuff to craft tonight, so I'm just going to have to kind of make do with what I have. And if I run out of stuff to do, like crafting-wise, I'll just organize my inventory, kind of check out the stuff that I got through the night, or through the day. Maybe make some clothes, like you can hit some of this stuff and get yourself some cloth. I'm going to leave that candle downstairs because I do have the campfire up here, and I've got that torch over there. So as soon as you get up here, make sure you crouch down so you're undetected, and then that's when you're going to do all of your stuff. Right now, I've got a full inventory of stuff. I've got stuff in the chest. I got plenty of things I can do. I've got 129 stones. I still have some feathers. I still have some wood. Let's see, I might have feathers even in here. No. Nope, 9 feathers. So we won't really be increasing our bow, but we could increase our picks. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, day 3. 7 Days to Die on PlayStation 4. This is also obviously applicable for Xbox and if you're on PC. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on day 4.